What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is Josh, aka J-Cleve. My man Ronald behind the camera.
Yo, yo.
This is Smoke and Grill Brothers. Let's do it all over again.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? This is Josh, aka J-Cleve from Smoke and Grill Brothers. We got my man Ronald behind the camera.
Yo, yo.
So today, and Ronald, you can come on in. Right. So we are going to be prepping today because tomorrow we're going to be smoking a brisket. This is just under 9 pounds. And to be honest with you guys, this is me and Ronald's first time smoking a brisket. You know, we smoked other foods before, but this is going to be our first time smoking this brisket. Now, we've watched a lot of different YouTubes, watched a lot of the professionals to see what to do, how to cut it, the type of brisket we should get. So this particular brisket is a choice brisket. There's literally 3 grades. You got your prime, you got your choice, and you have your select. We went with the choice brisket. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the cuts in this to make sure, you know, it will be good once we put on the grill and it's done properly. So fingers crossed, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start cutting. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim off some of the excess fats that's on the side that's not necessarily needed. There's some fat that if you feel it, it's a little hard, that needs to come off, as well as I wanna kind of trim it out. So like some of these corners that's right here, I'm gonna have to take some of that off because when we grill, when we smoke it, we want to have an even smoke. You don't want certain parts burning and cooking a whole lot faster than other parts of the brisket. Some of this excess fat on the top, I'm going to be taking off as well. And then on the bottom, I'm going to shear off some of this fat as well. You want to keep some of the fat on there that make sure it does melt into the brisket because that's going to be important to keep that moisture content. But I am going to take off some of it because it is too much. So like if you see right here, I'm probably going to keep maybe about a half on. I'll probably take that much off and share it off. So I'll start cutting and we'll see how it looks once I'm done. All right, guys, so we just finished trimming the brisket. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to now season the brisket. You know, people have different ways on how they want to season a brisket. A lot of the professionals, what they say is a good salt, pepper, maybe if you want to add a little bit of garlic and onion powder on there to do that because you want to make sure you preserve, not overload the brisket with a whole bunch of seasoning where the smoke can't penetrate the brisket itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to season my brisket just with some coarse kosher salt. I also have some whole peppercorn that I'm going to grind up for pepper. Then also with a little bit of onion powder and then a little bit of garlic powder. So that's all I'm going to use. I'm not going to put any seasoning salt or any other type of salts or any other type of seasonings to make it taste good because I really, you know, we really want this to be a really great smoked brisket. To not just to taste the seasonings, but the meat itself and the smoke flavor that's it's going to be done once we smoke it. All right. everybody. So we just finished seasoning the brisket. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wrap it up, throw it in the refrigerator, let the seasoning settle in, and then we'll take it out an hour before we grill, before we smoke this brisket, because you wanna make sure that your meat is room temperature. You don't wanna put cold meat on a hot fire. It's gonna mess up the cook, so you wanna make sure it's room temperature. Side note, everything we're gonna use, we're gonna clean it off, disinfect it to make sure, we're not having meat juice and blood and stuff from the brisket on our stuff. So that will be cleaned up. So always make sure you just clean out yourself. So we're going to see you guys in the morning. We're going to take this baby out. We're going to get the grill going, and it's going to be a great day tomorrow. It's going to be a long day tomorrow, but it's going to be a good one.
All right, y'all. We're going to get... See, Josh did that seasoning up, didn't he?
Yeah, buddy. So we're back. This is Josh, aka J-Cleve and Ronald behind the camera.
Yo.
For Smoke and Grill Brothers. So we just got the charcoal going. We're going to put it in the smoker. As you can see, it is about 40 degrees out here.
Yeah, man.
I mean, very unexpected. Fall is here, so I got on a hoodie. So we're going to go ahead and put these coals inside the box. There we go. Put those in there. We want to get our temperature around about, we want the grill to be around 225, 250. We're going to try to stay around 250 mark. That'll give it time to smoke at a good temperature. Then we're going to add some of our wood chips later on to get the smoke going. All right. All right, so yeah, we're going to put the brisket on. Come take a look. So remember, the thicker part goes closest to the heat. So we're gonna have this right here. We're gonna close it up, leave it there for 3 hours. We're not gonna mess with it, and then we'll come back and check on it. That'll be the first time we check on it. All right, so we are now about to go check this brisket. Before we check it, I gotta laugh because we literally been fighting back and forth with the heat, trying to regulate the temperatures. Sometimes it was too high, a lot of times it was a little bit too low. We're trying to still maintain that happy medium, but this is all about the experience. When you're smoking, it's all about the experience. We're gonna get better the next time. This is our first time smoking a brisket, so. With that being said, let's take a look at the brisket. This is our first time opening it. We haven't opened up the grill at all. Haven't peeked not once, even though I wanted to. It was smelling good, but let's go. Let's see how it looks so far. The moment of truth. All right.
It's looking all right then.
Not bad, not bad.
Got a little bark coming.
Yeah, a little bit of bark. And I'm gonna get my stuff so we can spray it down.
So, Josh, how long have we had it in there so far?
What time is it? 11:30?
Yeah.
About
4 hours?
About 4 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
About 4 hours, like 4 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll keep you guys updated. So you'll be able to see the finished product.
All right.
All right, so I'm about to spray the brisket with some water just to kind of keep the moisture inside the brisket. People will also mix vinegar with water to help tenderize it. Unfortunately, I thought I had some vinegar upstairs, but I used the last bit, so this is just water, and we're gonna go ahead and spray the brisket to keep the moisture going. Make sure you have a good sprayer. Okay. Because for some reason, I don't know why it's not spraying.
We'll make it work.
All right. You still recording?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this is
gonna
the real deal.
It's the realest barbecue channel you're going to come across.
Yep.
We show you everything.
The real deal, okay?
Real deal.
This is what you got to do. If it don't work, you make it work.
This is not your glamour channel. We're showing you the real struggles of learning how to barbecue.
Coming out. All right. Well, that's it. We're going to get this thing fixed. And we'll see you later because the smoke is blinding my eyes. All right, guys. What's up, everyone? This is your boy J-Cleve. Got my brother Ronald.
What's up?
This is Smoke Talk. So before we get into it, we're going to just talk to you guys about what we're smoking on today. We're both smoking on some Drew Estate cigars. I'm smoking on a Tabac Especial Negra. Ronald, what you smoking on?
This is a Java Mint. Got some chocolate infused up in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So for our Smoke Talk today, what we're going to be talking about is resting your meat, resting your food. And you're probably like, well, what do you mean about resting your meat? Well, one thing we both learned is as you're grilling, as you're smoking your food, the importance of resting your food, more so resting your meat after you're grilling. So Ron, if you can, fill them in a little bit more as far as what's the importance of resting your meat.
Absolutely. So, growing up, we always wanted that food from the grill to the plate.
Oh, yes.
We never wanted the rest. Like, what is that?
No, I loved it.
You know what I mean? So now, we learn more, we're going to do better. So as we've been doing our research, learning from our experiences and other people, you want to allow your meat to rest. So what that does is it allows for that juices, the moisture to kind of reabsorb back into the meat. Yep. And so when you go to eat it, it's still moisture even if you don't let it rest, but it's just not the same.
Right.
You want to allow that time, all them juices to fill back in and all that. So it's it has all that saturation of moisture in it. It's going to make for a good piece of meat.
Absolutely.
You want to correlate that to your resting of your body.
Right.
Going into the holiday season, we want to challenge you all to take advantage of this. Allow your time to recuperate from the year. It's been a crazy year. We've been ripping and running despite the pandemic, but just get some rest over this holiday season so you can go into 2021 ready to grind.
That's right. Now, as we go into 2021, make sure you're setting your goals now so that way you can go into 2021 running and accomplishing those goals. And remember, sometimes we get scared and we get uncomfortable and we are afraid to go after our goals. Take 2021 and make that year to go after your goals. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's one of the things I always live by. Because remember this, It's always easy to not try to go after a goal. But what happens if you actually went after a goal and you accomplished it, what you can do with it? But also at the same time, like Ronald mentioned before, make sure you get rest. Because if your body's not rested, you can't give 100%. You can try, but you're not going to give 100%. So with that being said, that's a little bit on resting the meat, resting the body, going after your goals, but making sure ultimately you're resting the body as well, because health is wealth. So with that being said, guys, this is Smoke Talk. Ronald, all right, man. Let's get this cheers on. What's up, guys? So this is Josh. Probably see all the smoke in front of me. That's because we got some charcoal going. But before we put more charcoal on, let's come take a look at the brisket right now. So how many hours have we put into this brisket so far?
So far we probably got about 7 hours in.
About 7 hours in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check our meat. So what you want to do is you want to check it on both sides, on the flat as well as the point, to make sure to see what the temperature is. So let's go. The temperature is gonna be, oh, it's actually sliding nice too. So the temperature on here is 188. Okay, not bad. And you want your temperature to be between about 175 to about 185. So up a little bit. This is 208. It's a little high. So what we're gonna do when we wrap it up, we will turn it around. It will come down. It's higher over on this side. Well, it's 213. It's higher on this side because it's closest to the box. So what we'll do is we'll wrap it up and then we'll move the brisket away a little bit, so that way it's not as close to the fire. So let's go ahead and wrap it. So people have different ways of wrapping. You can wrap it in foil. Sometimes people use the plastic wrap. There's wrap for meat. I'm gonna go your traditional Reynolds wrap to wrap the foil in. To wrap the brisket in. So I'm gonna wrap it right here on this grill. So what I'm gonna do is lay it down a couple of pieces real quick. And the way I like to, when I'm wrapping, even when I'm wrapping like my ribs or whatever, I like to layer it just to ensure that you're gonna make sure you lock it in. Especially with this, you want to lock it in. You don't want to have any gaps or anything like that. So I'm gonna layer it up a little bit. All right. All right. Let's take it off. Let's pour this over a little bit. Lay this down. Goodness. I want to eat it right there. I know it ain't ready yet though. So we're just gonna pull it over. All right, so we're gonna cook this for another 2 more hours. We'll let it smoke for another 2 hours, and once we're done, we're gonna show you the finished product. Then we're gonna cut this baby. Well, nope, we're gonna let it smoke for a couple hours. Then we're gonna go ahead and let it rest for about an hour, hour and a half, and then we'll show you the finished product. So stay tuned.
All right.
So we've been smoking this brisket for almost 10 hours now. So we wrapped it up. So now we're gonna check the temperature, make sure the temperature is right. Temperature should be between around what, 202?
Yeah.
203. So let's check the temperature, see where we're at. All right, so we have our digital thermometer. That's gonna be good. Put it inside the meat to check it. And when you are putting your thermometer inside the meat, you wanna make sure you're not just reading the temperature, but when it goes inside the meat, it should be able to slide inside like butter. Slide inside like butter. So that's something to look for too as well. So let's go ahead and check it. All right. Get through the, there we go. Let's see where we're at. We at 206.8. That's good. That's not bad.
How I feel going in there?
Oh, butter.
Like
butter.
Oh, right.
All right. Let's go ahead and get through. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what it says. It says hot. So 197 high. See? But that's actually not bad. That's actually pretty good.
Yep.
And Ronald, tell them, what's the minimum it should be once you wrap it up?
So when you're wrapping it up, you want to get it to around minimum about 195. The maximum about 205. So
Nice.
we're in a good temperature range at this point.
Right. So now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take it off. We're gonna put it in our cooler. We do have a cooler. We're gonna put it in, and then we'll let it sit for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then once we're done, we're gonna show you the finished product. We're gonna cut it up, and it's gonna be great.
All right.
All right. All right. So the brisket has just finished resting for what? 2 hours?
About 3.
About 3 hours.
Yeah,
3 hours. There we go. See, that's why I got my man Ronald behind the camera. So it's finished resting for about 3 hours. So now we're gonna take it out. We're gonna cut it off, cut it up, see what's going on.
All right, let's cut it off, Josh.
Let's cut it off. Let's cut it off. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, all right, let's bring it to the sink. Let's open it up. See what we're working with and put it on the cutting board and cut it up real quick. This thing is still hot. Oh my goodness.
Josh, triple OG.
Look at that. Hold
Layered
on.
it.
You got to get a shot of that. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that's looking very good.
That's
sir.
looking really good.
Yeah.
That is looking really good. All right. Go ahead. Let's put this on the cutting board real quick. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Let's get a good shot of that. Look at that bark.
All right. Let's look. Let's see what we got going on.
All right.
Bring it on in,
Let's
Ronald.
go ahead and cut this.
All right. Boom. Cut this baby down. Oh my goodness. It's cutting. Oof.
Look at that smoke ring.
Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go.
Bro, that smells so good. Oh, that smells good.
Should have had some tongs or a fork. But guys, listen, if you don't have that when you're doing it, you just gotta improvise, okay? You just have to improvise. Oh my goodness.
Bro, look at that. Look at
I
that
gotta
smoke
I gotta stop real quick.
What you mean we gotta stop? What you gotta stop for? What are you doing, Josh? What are you doing? No! No!
Oh man.
Do we have a winner here? Do we have a winner?
We do. We definitely do. All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, so we're gonna finish cutting this up, show you guys the finished product. Stay tuned. Temperature that you want it on, so we're gonna go ahead. Pause it because I gotta wait for part down. To help keep it moist. All right, guess we're gonna pause this real quick.
Blooper.
Right. Oh, got the quick blooper. Got my man Ronald, man behind the camera. Yeah.
About to cook this brisket up. We're gonna enjoy this later.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna even show y'all right now.
Nah, not right now.